pulls directly in the middle of the parking lot, stops. Literally just stops. By this time, all this slowing and stopping and whatnot, I've got at least 4 cars behind me. They're starting to stretch out onto the main road because, you know, she's not going anywhere. Blow the horn at her. Pulls a little bit further, slows down again. Pulls a little bit further, slows down again. I look in my mirrors. By this time, there's like 10 cars behind me. Pulls around to the back of the restaurant to the speaker box. And she's literally 1 car width away from the speaker box. And she stops. A car width away, not a car length away, a car width away.
Probably reading the menu.
I'm like, no, she wasn't reading the menu. She was waiting for someone to speak to her, and they couldn't because she didn't activate the thingy in the drive-thru. And the manager comes out the back door and goes, if y'all don't mind, I'm going to be overtaking. The manager pops out the back door. Ma'am, we can't hear you. Huh? Can't hear you. You're not on the thing. We can't hear you. Ow. Yeah, so what do you want? Well, I want this, and this. Manager gets on her little headset radio. We're gonna need this, and this. Lady starts pulling around the corner to get to the window. Slows down again. Pulls around, slows down again. The manager, and I've spoken with this lady more than once. Manager looks at me, and I said, I have no idea what she was doing. She's been doing that since we pulled in. Lady goes, yeah, we couldn't even hear her. I said, I didn't even know what was going on. Turns out the manager saw the line going around the, oh, sorry. Oh, jeez.
You just made me go flying.
Sorry.
You slowed down and I did a backflip.
Sorry, that must have been my lag. I was keeping it 90 for the whole time.
But,
it's all good, I'll be in Southampton.
People to you like crazy.
Sorry. The lady basically goes, yeah, I looked out my front window and there's this whole line of cars going around the front of my restaurant onto the main road. So she had basically stretched this line all the way around. And I get up behind her at the window. She did the same thing. She's a car width away from the window. And you see the poor lady inside stretching as far as she can to try and give the lady her order. Can't reach the car. Tells the lady to pull forward, and the lady just stops, and I couldn't even get my food. Drive-through lady stuck her head out the window. Ma'am, you gotta pull forward past the arrow. My goodness, I showed up at the store quite a few minutes late. Told him, I said, look, I was not expecting this to happen, but this is what happens when you get behind people who don't know how to order their food. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was just an eventful morning. Got my wallet, left the house with no shoes on my feet, drove all the way into town with no shoes on my feet, and then had to deal with a lady who didn't know how to order food.
Maybe she didn't know how to drive. She's just one of those people that don't have a license, you know, and like to drive a car.
That might be possible too.
I thought you mentioned wine, right?
All got their license out of the cereal box.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, Nate, can I ask you a question about the whole story? It's bugged me from the beginning. How do you walk out the house without realising you don't have shoes on your feet?
Everyone has been asking me the same thing, and now that I have become the butt of that joke. I have no idea.
Do you have
my life?
I was on the wrong side of the road, sorry.
Do you have the soles of an elephant or something as feet that you can't feel the difference between your feet and shoes?
No, I was just that exhausted. I was not quite awake that morning, and I think that had a lot to do with it. And when I spoke to my grandma, she goes, "Weren't your feet cold?" I said, "No." She goes, "Weren't your feet cold?" I said, "Normally they are, but today they weren't. I guess I just didn't notice."
Okay.
I have no idea, and my manager even laughed at me by the time I got there, because here I am. I had driven 20 minutes one way without shoes on my feet, and I was fixing to walk into my store with...
You know what disappointed me even more? I was half expecting that you would go back into the house to get your shoes and your wallet, and you say to your nan, "Hey, I forgot my shoes," and your nan was going to say, "You haven't got any pants on either."
Whoa,
Oh, natural day at
And
work.
actually, she made a joke about that. She goes, "You
catch
remembered
up
your
later, mate.
you remembered your pants, but you didn't remember your shoes."
No, at least you were decent.
I have
And
no
that-
idea how it happened.
I just hit a big fence on the side of the road, and that's what happens when you try to reply to someone that messaged you on Steam.
Oh,
Don't text and drive.
Yeah, that's it.
That will
Lesson for us all.
Never reply to someone on Steam if you're driving.
That's right.
Don't text and drive.
Okay, message from Aragon says, things are good but busy with real life. Things for the next few months. Have any time for gaming. Hope you guys haven't had too many problems with trolls, etc. during my absence, but life happens.
That's right, mate. Life happens. We're all good. We're good here, mate. But you make sure you get your stuff sorted out first.
The usual stuff, but we'll be glad to see you back.
Life does happen, Aragon, but if you saw how this convoy started today,
You'd have booted half of them.
Man.
Probably.
You would have just been there going, "Ooh-ah, boot. Ooh-ah, kick.
Okay, so
Ooh-ah."
Dream, they've just got into Southampton, so you'll be there. Claus is catching up at the back. Or Klaus, whatever.
Claus.
Klaus?
Again.
Santa,
And that-
whatever.
ladies
Santa.
and
Sorry.
gentlemen, was story time with Nace.
Sorry, we interrupted
And that
story time.
concludes story time with Nate.
Yep.
Thank you for that wonderful story, Nace.
I still don't get how you leave the house without shoes and not notice.
Moral of the story, folks: don't leave the house without shoes on.
Oh, I thought the moral of the story was don't pull behind ladies who don't know how to drive.
That too.
Yeah.
They can be quite
See,
entertaining.
I
though,
thought
when
the
you
moral
watch
of the story was it's okay if you leave the house without shoes so long as you got pants on.
Oh, see, different moral for different people, I guess.
it. I do both.
You leave the house without
never
any
have.
shoes or pants.
I don't know where the front of the line is, but I'm going to rest my guy real quick. Oh, jeez, I don't have his garage apparently.
Oops.
Now
Somebody's-
somebody's fatigues.
We got Peter is up here on the side of the road here. Peter, are you moving or stopping? Senior stopping. Peter is just sitting there, so. Ah, thank you.
Alright, so where are we heading down to Dover, are we? To get the ferry or the
Yep.
train?
James, how's it going?
Good, how? Yeah.
Good.
Are we getting
Yeah,
the train or the
good.
ferry?
The
Now.
route when I marked it says train.
Go on.
Okay, so you're going to the
so
train.
it'll be taken
Well,
by
hang
the
on.
train
I've got to
ferry.
stop and I've got to check that because
I like the train.
The train is a non-collision zone. That whole thing is.
yeah, I've
You
just
would
got to pull
have
up.
to worry about.
I've just got to pull up here, guys, and check that. So, up the gutter, off the road.
Oh, have we made a little like train? Oh yeah, we have. Look at this.
Y'all be so kind as to leave me a spot, please.
I'd go to the train because the Kingslayer's waiting for you at Dover. At the ferry.
You can go in front of me, Nate, but it's not in front of Senior.
Okay, we are
Yeah,
catching the
nice, over
train,
time.
yes. So we're catching the train back.
Dreamwhip says give him 2 minutes. He's just got to reload his game.
I'm coming around, guys. I'm sorry.
So there we are.
This is what happens when you try to tell story time and accidentally slam into a sign and then slam into the side of a hill and then slam
Isn't that
into
great?
a wall. It's wonderful.
Let's see how the Scania handles signs. I know the Volvo does
Very
it really
well.
well.
The Scania won't be able to
Are we-
handle it.
Oh, no.
You're going to have to go get repairs now.
The Scania did not like that at all.
Of course not, it's a Scania.
Scanias
we
are
taking
actually
the train?
really sturdy trucks, though.
But that one didn't like the pole at all.
I mean, they don't like the pole, but they will continue even with the beating that you've given them. I've noticed that.
Hey, Klaus.
And for quote unquote that guy, as it's so commonly said, I actually got a Scania as my first truck, and the amount of abuse that I put that thing through, and it was amazing. It was only when I was told that I should switch to Volvo and try it out that I've fallen in love with this thing. I'll be happy when they put Volvos into ATS.
Well, see,
Volvo VNLs.
I also admit that I started out with the Scania because I didn't know which truck to try out, so Scania seemed to be the most popular thing. But exactly the same thing. When I tried a Volvo, I just loved it. So I tried a DAF as well.
Nice.
Didn't like that though. Tried an Iveco. Didn't like that.
I cannot stand Ivecos.
I didn't even try it.
My life.
I didn't even try a Renault at that time because a Renault at that time because I didn't like the look of it. But did try one later, and still didn't like it. So
I can't stand Renaults either.
Rusty Renault.
right, we are now leaving Southampton.
Yes, what's your question?
Yes. Why does the cabin DLC only come with one die or dice instead of two?
There
Good
is
question.
true. There's an ordinary dice and there's a pinks.
There is
No,
no
wait,
pink, there's only
wait.
white and black.
No, but it means like one.
There's one die hanging from the thing instead of two
dice.
hanging together. Yeah.
Don't know
Ah.
because normally
Because when
the dice are in a set, aren't they, of two?
yeah, in a set of two, but he's saying he sees it as one.
Wow.
Yeah, you only get one on the cabin accessories. If you want to, you'll have to do it through editing the game save file, which is what I did. So I got one black and one white. I didn't want two white ones. I just wanted something controversial, so I got one black, one white. I might add in a skull. So my Scania R, which is Scania, the top half is Scania Streamline cab. The bottom is Scania R chassis midlift. And there's two skulls in the cab, one chrome and one normal. And the funny thing is, they rotate around with each other. If you want to after the convoy, I can post the YouTube link for that because I decided to record it. It's funny, they just spin around on each other. As for these dice, they don't do anything. They just swing around like normal dice.
Once I had just a normal dice, and I was pulling into a rest area and hit a sign so hard the fuzzy dice went through the glass and was spazzing out on the outside.
It got stuck
Oh,
on
hey,
the.
what
happens?
That's happened to me with one of the signs. You know, how you get Euro trucks, American trucks, and you have an accident, and the sign goes through the window.
Okay, Aragon wants to know, have you ever tried the Mercedes, Senior?
Yes, I did try the Mercedes and was driving that for a while, but still went back to the Volvo.
Now,
The
which
Mercedes
Mercedes was
isn't
it?
bad.
It was the new one.
Yeah, I'll drive it right now. It's actually not that bad.
The big one, the 2014 model?
Yeah,
that one.
the most recent
Not
one,
that
yeah.
bad.
I was driving that for a little bit too. Because I like to drive it for
What's
a
that?
while to give it, a bit of... to test it out to see, yeah, that's alright, or nah, don't like it, or...
Get one of your achievements from that too. Drive like 999 kilometers with a load with each truck, and that's an achievement.
I think that's one of the main reasons why I did that one, for the achievement. I know I would have got that one. Ah, you know what achievement I have to get? That one for American trucks delivering from one vineyard to another, or no, one seaport to another. That's right, I've only got to deliver to one seaport, and that's it. Only got one more.
Oh, Senior, never mind.
Poor guy, I had to do evasive maneuvers just only because of that.
I was gonna suggest we could all pull over here real quick, because people are talking about they've got the fuel, and I only see 3 people on my tab.
Yeah, I need fuel.
Oh, right, okay, well, I'll just pull over just over here on the
We're all
shoulder.
up now.
Yeah, there is a bit of a gap between the guys and James, then back that way.
Yeah, so pulling over on the shoulder, guys, so people can get fuel.
That's fuel.
And also I can take photos.
That's why I was gonna have you swing into that fuel stop back there, but it was too late.
Too
I was
late.
about to tell you right as you were passing it.
Oh, my truck's rolling away. Hang on, I didn't put my handbrake on.
Dear Lord, next thing you know, it'll be just like, why
It'll be-
aren't my lights working?
It'll be
Oh, my
on
engine's
fire.
not on.
Next, it'll be on fire, and then it'll be typical junior senior. Why is my truck on fire?
Because
That's
you
why
let it
these-
roll away and slam into a guardrail where it busted.
No, just because he's driving it. That's the only reason.
That's generally
That's
the
why
reason,
rental cars
yeah.
say don't smoke.
It's a nice convoy today. Very good. We have two. What's that? That is
That's
Klaus
sitting in the middle of the highway
253. Don't sit in the road, please.
Class, you're gonna get
Can you
in
move up a
trouble.
little?
Yeah, did anyone happen to record him while he was at the airport overtaking?
No, not that I'm aware of.
I
damn.
want to say he got
Thank you, Klaus.
reported, so I think he logged out and came back in because I was able to just make another report.
Yeah, I made a report while at
Hey,
airport.
Senior,
I did a
Yellow.
report 2 times after you took.
I should tell you I actually hosted lots of the story told with Dace.
You did what? Sorry.
I hosted.
Oh.
Who was that? Who hosted?
That was Taff.
Oh, I didn't
was
see
Taff.
that one.
Good old Tafford.
Let's have a look. Where did that come up?
That was a
No.
long while ago.
Normally we hear the sound.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, the
Well-
speakers aren't working. at
Yeah,
the
well, our
moment.
speakers, aren't working, so sometimes that plays up, that little thing. So, do apologise there,
Yeah,
Taff.
I haven't seen. It didn't even come up in chat.
Just jump in. Remember, guys, / what is it? We got to go T for not trailer. It's not T, it's Y. There we go. Y, and then you go / P, and
Yep.
there you go. All right, let's do the hosting dance so we can get that out of the road, so we can continue on. All right, thank you very much for hosting. Thank you very much for hosting. Thank you very much for hosting the Junior Senior Show. Yeah. There we go. I don't know why everyone likes that, but anyway.
Yeah, for some reason that didn't show up in my chat either.
Alright,
But it
so
doesn't matter.
Bot might be spewing at the moment, so
He's cranky about something.
he's cranky, something I did. Alright, let's move along. Everyone's ready to go?
I should
yeah.
imagine so.
Oh, yeah, okay. We'll get it going. Get it rolling right along.
Yeah, let's get moving.
The person behind me is a little bit impatient.
Who's behind you?
597's behind James.
Hitting the back of my truck.
Green whips.
Yeah. That's who's behind James. And a bit laggy too.
Yeah, and that's better. I can see what's going on now. Oh, that's right. I got the control here on the dash, don't I? It's not like the Volvo where it just comes up. Oh, it says I'm doing 0 miles per hour.
Oh goodness.
That's nice. So I'm going to keep that control thing up. And stay on in my lane too. I'm swaying all over the place.
Ooh, that's funny.
Claw's just cut in front of me and now he's lagging.
Okay, just give him a bit of space then,
Alright, the
if
back's
he's lagging.
moving.
Yeah, I can see the back of the convoy.
How'd you get that flying camera? Smithers wants to know.
That is called the dev console. So you need to make a couple of changes in the actual config file. I think it is.
Config.cfg.
Yeah, config.cfg, and voila, there you go. It's exactly the same as Euro Truck as it is for American trucks. So just do a Google search on Dev Console, and there's a Wikipedia thing there that tells you exactly how to do it. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Takes all of 2-3 seconds, maybe a bit more, maybe a minute. It's good to be back in Euro Trucks.
I cannot see any of the convoy behind me.
Oh, we've lost a chunk of them again.
Have we lost them again, Lane?
There is a
Yeah, we're
split
going pretty
between them
slow.
again, but
Going like
considering you're coming down to the railway station, I wouldn't worry about it too much because you've got to get across.
Okay.
So a bit of a split won't be a problem.
Last I can see is James.
Yeah,
so-
it's not that big of a gap. I've seen worse. We started with worse.
Alright guys, I'm going to make this very simple. Don't have to entirely go through the portal one at a time, but when you pull out of the portal, make sure you line up. It'll be easier for us to pull out of the train station. I'm speaking from experience on that one. I don't want to go into undeveloped parts of Ireland.
Underground. Go into the London Underground. The underground part of London. Yeah. London Underground. Yeah, there we go. I know what I meant.
I was talking about Ireland, like undeveloped parts of Ireland.
We going to Ireland?
Ireland. The Irish, senior, the Irish.
The Irish? You mean where the leprechauns
Yes.
live?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
Oh, right.
And all their pot of gold.
Yeah, we go grab some pots of gold.
We were near Hanover one day, and someone basically glitched me out. And by the time I finally, quote unquote, landed, I ended up in undeveloped map of Ireland.
Wow.
And my F7 had to take me to Manchester, which was the closest thing.
Well, you know what we can do if we go to Ireland? We can get that cookie that you're going to be making, Jennifer. We can get some more of those, and we can tease the leprechauns with them, and then while they're busy eating, we can take their pot of gold.
Ooh.
See?
make more cookies
So-
with the gold.
Make more cookies, yeah. And make more cookies go back again and do the same thing. Hopefully they'll fall for the same trick.
I take a 25% cut for story time with Mace.
Oh, well, that wasn't the deal.
Oh. I can hope.
So how much gold can we all
Oh
haul?
man,
Oh.
there's been an accident.
125 tons.
Accident?
There's been an accident.
Alright. How big an accident?
Yeah, everyone's slowing
I
down.
had a tipper
Everyone's
coming
slowing down
over
back
to
here.
talk to me, and he lost it, and he's gone.
He's gone completely? Alright.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we're still
moving.
moving. We're still moving.
Still moving?
Is
Okay,
the-
so I just slowed it down to 30. So,
Just slowly. That's all.
let
Is
me
the
know when you've
accident-
caught up, please.
Is the accident that the leprechauns have found out that you're stealing their gold
Yep.
Maybe.
as you're driving out of them?
Oh, hey, they're trying to steal me gold!
That was sad. That was so sad.
They're all just trying to rip the trailer apart.
Yeah.
The top.
Like the time when I was carrying that baobab tree and the woodpeckers attacked me. That was on like the Weekly Drive, remember that? Ages ago?
I think so.
Damn those woodpeckers. Peck Boy said that he sent them out to get me.
He's the boy of Pecks, so he probably sent the woodpeckers.
Yeah, that's right. So how's the back going there? We all good now?
Everybody's
Yeah,
moving
all
except
good.
for Raxi.
Yeah,
What's
we're
going
good.
on?
I'm moving. I'm catching
You're
up.
moving now. Yes, indeed, you're moving. Klaus isn't, but.
Klaus is not there.
Celebration.
Alright, so he's coming down to the train station.
Okay. So can I put my foot down? That's what I was waiting for.
Yes, they're all caught up now. Wouldn't put it down too hard because you are coming up the train station.
Right. Oncoming traffic, guys.
Senior, maybe we should consider like 2, 3 of us like becoming convoy control, if you will. Not like blocking roads and like taking over, but
yeah. The thing is that I don't like that idea. Unless you're an admin, you should not be doing that at all.
What are you doing?
You run too much of a risk of doing the wrong thing and then getting kicked. So I'd have to say no to that.
Sorry, Hawkeye. Meso braked and I braked after him. And that's what Senior was saying. Cover controls are not allowed to disrupt speeds, block traffic in any way, shape, and
I mean,
form.
that much I know. You know, I wouldn't ask anyone to just stop in the middle of the road anyway. I don't see why anyone would.
Right, so we are coming up to the train, and
Yep.
now this is a non-collision zone at a certain point.
As soon as you hit that entrance, I
Clouds
believe.
disconnected.
People are spamming me on my Steam saying that they made it to the semi-finals on Rocket League, and they're saying for me to watch their streams.
Oh, cool.
But as far as convoy control, I'm not, you know, insinuating, hey, let's block the road, let's, you know, completely take over the road. No, that's, you know, you're just supposed to help make sure a convoy goes smoothly, not sit there and throw yourself in front of somebody. That's not.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going over. There we go. Now just be careful when coming out of the other end, guys. Take it easy. We are going to Calais, which is the only port to go over to. There goes the train.
When I pull off, Senior, are we going left side or right side?
I'm going. Well, let's go left side, shall we? Doesn't matter, really, does it? Well, actually, it does because when you come out the other end, so left side.
Guys, remember what I told you? Make sure you keep it in line. It'll be easier to. Oh, I'm sorry, James.
No problem.
It'll be easier to pull out when we finally get everyone here. If you spawn in and you see the whole left side full, start lining up on the right, and y'all can just pick up. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably why I said the left side, because there's a guy just came down. So.
He's not supposed to go down that way.
No, he's not, but he did.
Do we want to make sure everyone's lined up, or do we just want to go around?
Well, I'm taking it slow.
Is floating.
I'm taking it slow so
like
everyone can
someone
catch up.
It looks like someone stalled whilst going up the ramp.
Ooh, that's nasty. Right, looks like we're all good. A couple of people are still coming out.
If I remember correctly, the non-collision zone will be ending right towards the exit there.
Okay. You got people racing up the side there trying to catch up because a whole heap of people stopped. That's right, guys. We're not going too far. We're just, you know, keeping it at a slow pace so everyone can catch up.
Well, I think everyone's over now, aren't they?
Remember, guys, keep it in a line. Don't need no one flying at this collision zone.
You're good to go, everyone's over.
Yep. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, we're all over. We're just moving up the ramp now.
I want to say, Senior, once you make this turn, the collision zone ends somewhere in that area. I might be wrong.